Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Just still getting sorted here this morning. I haven't got myself sorted. Every time I've got to do something, it seems to take me an awful long time, and and then you've got to get back to this. But anyway, I've decided I'm going to do some more work on this journal because I really, really want to, okay? I put that piece in there today, that night, I covered that over, and I want to put this lady in here, and I'm going to make her a belly band because a lot of people said they'd like to see her back in the book, so there she is. And I'm going to turn her into a belly band for this, and by putting something, but then again, a foot's going to get... I can't do that, that's a bit cruel. Right, hang on a minute. I can fix this. I don't need to be faffing around with that. I can fix it, okay? I'm in Australia, okay? I'm a bit behind this morning with things, and so I want to put it on a piece of this here green. I can't get her off there. No matter how hard I tried, I could not get her off there. So I'm going to use. I do love green, as you might well have noticed. And I'll leave it on the spotty piece. Okay, oh, I know what I'll do. Look at this. This is going to work. Okay, now I've got to take this piece off here. I hope everybody's having a good day, and that you're all safe. I have had my second vaccination. I did that yesterday, so now I'm vaccinated. Went up the street yesterday to go and have my vaccination, and I went into Vinnie's and they told me I couldn't go in there because I wasn't fully vaccinated. I just needed to get a bag to take with me to carry my phone and my purse in, because then something I can put around my neck, because I needed to I'll move this the other way. I need to use my walking stick when I get off my gopher, and I can't I can't operate everything, I just don't know why, I just don't seem to be able to operate at all. And I want to fix this foot because I think her foot, that's not very tidy. I want to see if I can tidy that up a bit, because you can see that one because it's going out over the edge here. So we'll just cut a little bit off around a shoe. Yeah, so and anyway, they did end up finding me a nice bag, so that was good. So I can put that over my body, one of those sort of things. It is with a long handle on it, so I can, before I had the handbag belting me up the leg with, because I had it in me. Oh, it was just hassle. It was just a hassle. So I had to change the handbag. I've already tried to order one of those ones that you put your purse in. I don't know if my husband wanted me now. I thought he was, maybe he doesn't want me, I don't know. But sorry, Jeremy, I've started this now. I was getting very behind. I never slept the night before last. I never slept. And last night I slept like a log. And I'm really... Isn't it good how you feel so much better after you have a big sleep? It's so nice to have a big sleep. Right, so I've got those two there that I can cut along that. You never know what we might do with it though. We need to make it a bit different. We don't want the same, do we, all the time? How far do we have to go? You're never going to know that I readjusted this, I don't think. I don't know yet. I have to get a bit of trim for along there, don't I? And my trim boxes are here. I haven't done a whole heap of rolling, but I've done 2 boxes. These 2 boxes worth, and another smaller one here that I've got. It might have a smaller piece in it, I don't know. I'll just get it out of there. No, it hasn't got a smaller piece in it to put on there. Now, I've got some big ones of these, and I've decided that my room's never going to be done if I'm going to do this. I'm going to have to get what I was already rolled and put them into things and leave them there like that. And these are just going to be some of the ones that I can use on a regular basis or whatever. So I do have a bit of this green, but now we've gotten 2 green, haven't we? Have we got some yellow in that? What about this one? Bit of rick-rack, but I don't know. I think that might be too wide. Some flowers. How about we try this here? See what we got. Righto. Yeah, so I've got a Should cut it out first. I'm all over the place like a bug, aren't I? Like a bee. Actually, I've got this. Right. That might work, that bit of rick-rack on there. Let's try this first. Let's put this piece. Let's get this piece going. Now I've got that not straight. Where's that thing there? About there. Well, I got something stuck to me scissors. You know what? Sometimes you just don't really have time for things like that, do you? When you're going along. I'm really enjoying doing these journals. I really am. And then I've got to start making a cover for it soon. So I've got the other one finished now. Oh, that's way too big. Oh yeah, I need that, don't I, to cover up the book. I need that for the book, and I don't want it too far over the side, but it's got to come out 1, 2, 3, 4 squares, so that's a good thing. We've got squares there so we don't cut a toe off. All for the sake of the lady's toe. Yeah, so now I have a certificate to say that I've had these vaccinations, so I'm pleased about that. I know I wasn't ever going to have it done to start with, but I think it's a better thing. Like the nurse said, it's better to have that done than get really sick and die, because that could happen too, you see, so we must all be careful. Okay, so now I'm thinking, I was thinking this one here, this bit. See how I stitched that on and it just comes straight off, doesn't it? And that's good, coming straight off there. Too much. That's way too much, isn't it? Yeah. And I'll pick up my needle and stitch it back on here, and I'm a good girl. Same thing as putting a pin in it, if you ask me, it's the same thing, isn't it? It just needs one stitch and it's holding it. You know what too? I'm using a crochet thread. It's better because it's a bit thicker than the others. It's a bit thicker than a normal sewing thread, so it hangs on pretty quick. Straight away it takes over. Okay, so we've got this one here now. I'll try this. There's a green and green and green. No, there's lots of green. This one I should fasten down a bit better. That's, instead of taking all that time to fish through something, isn't it, really? Actually, I was going to use the paper piece, wasn't I? I'll just show you that too. We'll do a bit of a, what's the name? And look at these pieces I've got here that go on the clothes. I might have to try a bit of that. I'm not going to use this one, so I'm going to fasten it back down. I'm going to use the paper one. Paper rip rack. Okay, don't go through there. See if I can. I do care. I do care. Come on, get off there. Yeah, so you can't go into the shops unless you've been fully vaccinated. So that's not a bad thing, but for some people it won't be good. For people who don't want to have it done. Everybody's got to have their own choice. So I've only got this blue left here. But that's okay because that'll look good. Won't it? Going across there. Look like, if you reckon it'll look like it's meant to be there. And it's really close to the lady, isn't it? I don't mind that. That's not bad. Oh, it's nearly got a toe. You know what? I wasn't thinking I had to put this other piece behind it either. In front of it. Why did I put my scissors up there? It'll fall down and knock my glass of water over. Well, that's not bad. That's an idea. That's an idea, Sonia. That's an idea. Okay, so that's going to go up there, to the top. And then down the bottom here, I can have something else. I was thinking about a pocket. Are we still here together in the shot? Good. Alright, I was thinking about a pocket down here. We're just going to put a few things to see what we reckon, eh? You have a pocket on there, you can put something on that. There's a few. See, this is going to look good as a belly band, isn't it? Here? Is that where I'm putting it? I don't remember. I'm thinking I won't put it on the green. It's just too much green then. Yeah, it's a bit big. I'll cut a bit off now because I don't want to have to do that later and miss out on what I'm doing. So there's 2 squares off that. 2 squares here. Tiny little squares, but they're good for if you aim there. It's good. Right. Now, maybe just a little bit of space up the top. So I definitely can't have that part as the belly band because that will, I don't know if I need to glue that down. I don't want to wreck the toes. I'm going to put a small, whoops, where there, Sonia? I'll work out where that's going to go. Over this way. Yeah, that's not good. That's not bad. Yeah, it doesn't have to be fair in the middle, does it? It's not an idea at all. Is that only about the middle? Right. Only like a small part there. Righto, let's have some. Hang on. Glue. That's what sort of thing we got. But you might have seen, or you might not have, that when I cut that, I made a mistake. So I had to tape that back on there so it would look properly. Because what I was trying to do, I mucked it up, and I should have put some corners on this, but I might not need them because I'm going to put a. So I want it just a bit down from the top and 1 or 2 squares in from the side here, just so it has its own border on there. Oh dear. I probably shouldn't still cut that out a bit more, but I suppose it doesn't look too bad. Oops. Oh no. It should dry, I hope. Now, do I need this sort of piece here or something else? Put these back in that thing, unless I'm going to use any of it. Some of that wider white one. That's nice. I'm thinking about this bit though. Put a pocket on the bottom. With that. Or would I like a creamier thing? Maybe I do. Maybe I do want a creamier thing. Like that one there. Yeah, that's better. This is good, isn't it? How you can find it when you do that. That's all I got to find so far. Yeah, I've got to rethink how I'm going to do this room, and it wasn't working for me that way, so I'm going to have to do it so I can put everything back in their boxes, and then I'm going to go through the boxes because that's the only way I can do it. I've got stuff everywhere. Go through the box one at a time and sort out what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to get rid of. That's the best idea. I know I was going to do some grab bags, but that might take a while, so please don't stress out or hold your breath because I can't. I know some ladies wanted one, so I'm sorry, but I'll just have to get it done in my own time because it doesn't help me if I start to worry about things like that. I suppose that's cut nice enough. It's good. It's good. It's cut nice. Across the bottom and up here to there. Alright. There's a pocket on that. You can see that what we're doing. Putting a pocket on that. So my Jeremy goes and has his shot this afternoon. He's shot at the virus, so that is so good. That's done. Our daughters have both been fully vaccinated, and I'm really pleased about that. I'll ring my cousin this afternoon and see how she's going. Okay, mouthful of water, please, everybody, just if you don't mind. Now, so we've made her look pretty cool. I'm sitting up there on the page, haven't we? She looks all right. I think she looks really good. What have I got here? I do love a sticker when I find a sticker. I do find a sticker occasionally. I got out the stuff that I thought this morning I could use to put on these in this book, because I need to get it finished. I have a lot of stuff made up. Add this little lady to the side there, she might be nice. Put a little stitch back in this and roll it back up. Yeah, well, that's a little minute thing compared to what I have to do, but anyway. Now, I want to add something else, something else. There's all my little cutout bits and pieces that I've got in here. I do love these little dresses, aren't they nice? I do like them. There's some things out of the sticker book. Okay, pair of scissors. That's always handy. Pair of scissors, aren't they? They're always handy. And here's a sewing journal after all. And we definitely need scissors. Cannot get away with that. Cannot get away without doing scissors. I want to do some hexies, but I'll have to. That'll have to be in the plan down the road a bit. Hope not too far though, because I need to get stuff finished. I've got stacks of things I need to finish up to put all good. And I like a little envelope too. I'm going to try and put that in there. And the machine over there. Maybe not. It's a colour I'm not really thrilled about. I would like to get hold of some of these buttons. This one. That probably looks a lot like the last one of these collage things I did, but that doesn't matter. Does it? It does not matter one bit. The thing I'm talking about is this end thing. Oh, it does not look like it at all. Look at that. There it is there. Okay. No, I'm not going to have that. I'm going to eliminate that one. I'm going to put some buttons on here, fake ones, some faux buttons. So you would never have guessed that she was once cut wrong, would you? I suppose. You didn't know. I'll do this little envelope. Now when I got these little envelope things, I didn't realise it had this piece at the back. But I figured it out that you can just keep them closed and close that bit there. I don't know why that hole is there. I think it's to slide onto something. It must be to slip on down to something. So we're just going to fold these over very carefully and close this. And then when I stick it on, you won't be able to see that there's a hole in the back, see? I'll glue that on there. Somewhere here, I'd say. I'd like it. And I can close this down. And I might put a stamp in there of the Queen. There you go. Put Elizabeth in there. And a bit of glue on here. Maybe I should put a piece of paper in there too with that. And why put a stamp in there? You just can please yourself, you know, you don't have to be... I just want to put something in it so it wouldn't be empty. Stamp's it's being used, and it's a 4-cent one. It was just sitting here on the table, so I thought, well, why not? Just a few warm days, please, so we can do... It rained and rained last night. We were sitting there watching TV. And this big clap of thunder coming. Scared the little daylights out of me. The cat's looking about it, wondering what was going on. Frightened him too. And it was just that one clap of thunder, and that was it. But we had a fair bit of rain in the night. It was fairly pelting down, it was, just before we went to sleep. Fairly pouring down. Now, I need something on that. I do. I did find the little spots of Velcro, but that's too big for there. So there's somehow that you put a bit of glue and it'll stay sticky. I don't know. Anyway, I'll work on that later. Amy did something where she closed something with a bit of glue. If I put a small something on that, I've got a button here. Sorry about this, waving around in front of you. Got a lot of buttons there. I've got enough here to make 12 of these books. I really have. If I only worked faster, if only I worked faster. I can't. I have to be very precise in what I do, as you will well know. I'm not saying everybody else isn't either, because they are, but I've got to just take a long time to be precise. I do. It takes me a while to get precisely what I'm after. It's too... Get one out that's not that colour. That's what we need. Okay. Yeah, back over there. I've lost one of those little... Oh no, I haven't. Here they are. Here. Got a green button in a... I might not use it. We'll see what I feel like when I get this on here. See, that'll look better, won't it? And I'll just glue it under the holes. You can just cut out your own little buttons, make them out of paper. They'll still work. Put some little holes in. If you haven't got a die cut machine. For people just starting out, I know what that's like. I've often said about that, so I do. Might have been 9 years ago, because I've been on here nearly 8 years. All I had was some Christmas cards that I was cutting out pictures off her, and birthday cards, and that was my ephemera, and that was my... I didn't even know about this, and you know, that's how it was. Didn't even know about journaling. And I've collected up all that stuff. I had a lot of the fabric things. That seems like it needs something in there, doesn't it? Should put a brad in there, shouldn't we? Do you reckon you can see where they are? I can't. Hang on a minute. I'll just... Oh, there they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes down. I'm going to go put yours over here a minute. Sorry about this. You have a look there for a second while I get this out of here, and I have to change my way I do this. I really do. I'm saying that all the time. I do have to bring it down out of this, do I? And it's dangerous. Come back over here now, please. Thank you. I'll put a brad in me on them scissors. I've got tiny little ones, so I should be able to find one, shouldn't I? Where's the hole of the scissors gone? Here we are. Might be too big anyway, really. Although I'm sure I've got some tiny ones, so let go, please. Maybe I could get a sticky dot thing, like a sticker. Maybe it's not going to go in there, I don't think. Is that all right? It takes up the whole inside of the scissors. At least I had a try, I suppose. You got to try these things. A sticky dot thing. I wonder if I've got one in here. I'm just fiddling here in some stickers, and I don't know if I've got any sticky dots in this one though. I think they're in another place. You know, my faux bling. That's way too big, I think, that one. Yeah. Faux bling, huh? No. Wrong box. It's here somewhere though. I might just draw a circle. It's been a trying thing trying to find that. Where'd you go? Oh, you wouldn't know because you're moving things around all the time, so I've shifted it somewhere. Never mind. I'll put it on there later, hey? Sorry about this. Keeping you from me showing you something else. Can't really put a pearl on there, can you, bead? A small, tiny sequence might work, but I don't think I've got such a thing. All just for the sake of a... Here's one, but that's got a hole in it too. Yeah, that does look better, that. Right. I wonder what happened to them, that packet of blingy things. Blingy things, where is that? I can't see anything. Can you see it, people? I don't think it would be able to. Okay, righto. I'll just put it on there like it is after all that. Okay, and then I'll find a little diamond thing to put on it. A diamante. Got some tiny little red ones, I know, burgundy colour, whatever it is. Around here. There we go. With the scissors up there? I guess so. They just look funny, don't they? Without this bit there, they just look a bit weird. They need to have a piece coming down here or something, don't they? Bit there, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to put this on here, but we're going to put glue across the bottom, and I don't think the queen won't fall out the hole, that ring that I put in there, but I'm needing a piece of paper or something underneath this so it won't stick. I've got a bit of what's the name here, it's tracing paper, really thick piece it is, so I put that on there in the envelope and stick that down. Some glue around this one. This is going to have a larger sort of journal thing, I think, so there'll be journaling spaces. Right, and put it over to the side a little bit because you don't want it, you need a bit of space there, okay? You need a bit of space because there's lace there. I'm going to put that under so it wouldn't stick to the other side of the piece of paper, okay? Right, here we have a piece of tape. Another piece of tape, they're not long enough. Here's one. These are. I'm thinking I might put this blue down here though. This blue piece of rickrack. These come off a paper pad. I don't use a lot of paper pads, and I probably should use a bit more of the stuff that I've got. I was going to bring this in a bit from the edge. I suppose I've got no choice now because that's where I've stuck that. It has got sticky on it, but I want it to... I do like it when the page gets, how it's going along, and you start out and you've got nothing light and you think, oh, gee, that's not much great. You've got to get better than that, and then you go a bit further and it improves as you go, doesn't it? Hopefully. Hopefully it'll improve as I go. I don't know if this one might need to put some sticky under this because I didn't. It will. Look at that. If I started to pull that up and that coming with me, I can't leave that like that, can I? Now I'm stuck to it. Okay. Whee! Well, I'll get back down there. And I made it so the curly bits went straight over the lines in the middle, so you couldn't see that behind there. And that's all right, isn't it? You don't mind. That's behind there. I've still got 14 minutes to go, and I just wanted to do a couple of little pins because I've got not a lot of paper clips or anything on the top of these. I need a few more little embellishments. See, like that, because I like to do a few bits to put on there. So I might do some paper clips. that should be right to dry like that, I think. Oh, I didn't get any buttons on there. Goodness me, what am I doing? Oh, just put one. One's enough. Look at the pretty blue pink button there. That'll do me. She doesn't need a whole heap of buttons, does she? And I'll just make a journal and put it in the side here. So I think that turned out right. And I need a little booklet. There needs to be a booklet in the end in this of some sort or something. You know, like a little ticket. Okay, so that's another page. Hope I'm not doing them too much the same. I don't think I am. I am using those little embellishments though, but that's all right. All right, now I want to make a couple of just little bits on the little bits to put me create. That's nice, isn't it? I just picked that up out of the bits and pieces over there. That's too big. We just want a piece of card maybe to start with on the bottom, or a piece of fabric. I'll start with a piece of card. So I have this one here still to put in, and these ones here that I made, I didn't really like where I had them, so I've taken them out. And I'm going to put them in pockets in there somewhere. This is my little book, that thing I did. And I got these are their pages. Where's another one of these little booklets here that I've got, and I've got a pocket. I've done this pocket here, so I want to put all that in there. So when we get all that on there, we should be getting close to having it filled up, shouldn't we? I'll have to use this piece, I think, to put bits on. Will I? Don't like to tear that. Paper clip. I'm going to use a paper. When do we do a paper clip? I don't want to make it too big, I don't think. Plain would be good. Yeah, I'll just do a couple of little ones, eh? For a couple of minutes to do them. I don't really like to do the colour ones, although some of them will go in really well. Big ones are nice. Okay. Everybody knows how to do these because they've been done many times by everybody. A piece of paper. I think I've got some washi tape there. Might put a bit of that on. And we have some, oh, there's a peewee out there flying around. When I was coming home yesterday, I had to keep away from those old peewees. Things. Oh dear, it's terrible, isn't it? I'll be able to go up there soon without them attacking me, I hope. Driving on me. I had some old bits of stuff here, old bits of stuff. I've got a bit of that. Old bits of stuff. This here I like. It's a bit of a doily, and I'm going to cut it. I know. I better use it too when I cut it, so just make sure you do, Sonia. Right. We'll have that for one. This is nice too. You lost that in there. Come back out. I was thinking yesterday I'd really like to use a bit of this on something. I've seen that yesterday. I thought, oh dear, that'd look nice on something, wouldn't it? I wonder if I should put it down the side. We'll see. Look at the hair. It's not actually, well, it could be, it must be mines of hair and fluff and stuff off everything, eh? Alright, so you could use shapes too if you wanted to, if you want to do a shape. Put on. I've got that little thing. Okay, so where's a bit of burlap? Because that's what I was liking when I threw it up here on the table. Didn't I put a bit of burlap here on the table? Gee, that's nice. It probably fell back down again. Here it is. I do like that. Okay. Well, now we need a paper clip. Do we do an invisible one? I suppose I could. one that you can't see, because that's invisible, isn't it? Right. Now we'll do that. Okay. I'm going to use this. It's a small piece of paper, for goodness sake. I'm sure you can manage to use that, Sonya. I'll get 2 out of this. Where's them other scissors? Only thing you do with this different is you're going to have to put both sides. You're going to have to decorate both sides, but that's all right. We can manage that, can't we? So you put your paper clip on there, like so, with the biggest part out there. Oh well. I suppose it doesn't matter, does it, really? I'm not doing this right, am I? No, I'm not. It's not double-sided at all, Sonya. What have you done? Oh, you need another piece of... I don't know. I'm sure my husband said he mowed yesterday and he's out there doing it again today. What is wrong with him? Oh, he likes to have a mow. I suppose the grass grew last night when it was all that rain. Oh, dear. That's me, Jeremy. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Right, so we're going to stick this onto here. Right. Was that going to work? Now I've got myself all kerfuffled. I don't know what I'm doing now, do I? You put the paper clip in there, right? And then you can push that. No, you can't, because that fits up there. And I've lost the plot. I'm just going to do this today, okay? I'm just not thinking good enough to be showing you how to do something unless I know what I'm doing. Hey, shouldn't be doing that. What I'm talking about this morning. I don't want to take this video off, so please forgive me for mucking this up on yous. I only want it thin, don't I? Because I don't want to it that wide. Okay. Burlap's got this little fleck in it too, so that's nice, isn't it? Not quite the thing though for me, I don't think. Burlap's not working. You got to get the right thing, don't you? Now we'll cover up the side that's got the smallest piece on there, like as far as that goes. The smallest bit. Where's the piece of lace? Maybe a piece of lace. Piece of lace. Piece of this. Looks good so far. Yeah. My husband does like mowing the lawn. Ah, dear. Oh well. Keeps him busy. Got to go up the street and buy him some petrol soon. Nothing on there to do with sewing, I don't think. Because I'm not a... Hang on a minute. I've got all these stickers on this, and I've had this for years and I haven't used any of this. Buttons and a bit of some scissors and... no, I don't think I'll go with that one. I'm just fishing around over here in this thing. I don't want it to be the same as every other one I've done, do I? Let's put glue on this and fix it up. Make it nice. Come on. I better move along here. I said I was only going to be... I had 4 minutes left to go. So I've only got 4 minutes left to go, I think, so I better get a wriggle on here. That up in there. I know that doesn't cover it yet, but if I put the... when I put the ribbon on, it will. You're not going to be able to see this paper clip anyway. So I've got to work out the way I want to do the paper clip. I've got to work that out. I hope this doesn't show through too much. Gee, it is. Crikey, wasn't thinking there, was I? and it's going to fray really bad. Is it going to stick? I don't think I've got me clicker thing here to do that with, but I do not want to, little pages here that I should use, shouldn't I? Look at this, aren't these gorgeous little pages? It's got dresses and things on it. If I put that on there, you can't clip it on, can you? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. For some reason it just won't work for me today. My brain doesn't want to show me that. Oh dear. I had a big sleep, see. I don't think I'm still asleep. I wanted to burn the end of this thing, and I don't want to set fire to anything else. Probably a silly idea to put it along here. We'll see what happens, eh? Oh dear, hope it doesn't keep burning. No, it's alright. Stop. Woo, 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 woo. And this bit, so it doesn't... Yeah, that's close to your finger. Right. I did it. I still have to stop it from fraying. I'm not going to waste that. I'm just not going to. I'm not letting myself. I'm not wasting it at all. Right. It smells a bit burnt, but it doesn't matter. It'll go away, the smell. Now put those back in there. Well, this one. That one. Back in that thing. I'll put that on there in a minute. So, what do we want on this now? Do we have are we having an address? No, we're going to have a flower of some sort, or a bit of calico with writing on it, or it's not actually got anything on it yet. It could do. I like these bits. I'll break this down a bit further. I got these off the clip art thing. Nope, not me. Not what I want today. Where's the flowers? This is a good place. It's got all these compartments in it. A little flower. I've got a blue one. Here's a pretty one. There's a blue one. I like the leaves. I should try and come up with an idea and use them leaves, shouldn't I? There's a yellow one here too. I might just get this out of here because I'll do something with that in a second. That's the wrong end. Just only go in one way. Okay. Now I've only got seconds left to go here, people. That was something I've started earlier, one day. I'll just have to fix that up later. So what to do? Do I have any keys or anything here, something? I have that there thing on this little dress. Doesn't really look like a dress, does it? I like these silk ones. I love these vintage silk flowers, I do. They don't work on there though. Okay. That one, a button. I've got to get a pin. That thing's going to, what's name's going to go off any minute now, that timer. Stop. Right, I'm very slow at doing things, I know, I'm sorry about that, but we'll get something done. We did something, we have. We're not totally lost. Not totally lost, I don't think. I want a pin, please. Okay. Little heart looks good. Buttons are always a good thing to put on. I do like a bit of bling on them. I do like putting the pins on these things. I really do. If this cuts out, I'm sorry. I will well, I'm just here, so I don't think I'll put another video up today though, because there's enough for me to do today. I like to sit around and do stuff though, do crafting. I really love to do stuff. I love to make things. So, but sometimes you get a bit overwhelmed by stuff. There's life in general, you know, you've got to do things in your life and you've got to have other stuff, eh? It's nice to come back and have a bit of a craft work done. Why don't I put something different on there? Where about a greeny colour one? Can't catch it. How about a gold one, Sonya? That'd be nice. That's pearl. Here's a gold one. I think it might be too big. That'll be alright, as long as I can get the pin to shut. I can do that with the pliers. I can. If you want to, you can glue it. You squeeze that a bit. See, look at me go. I feel like I really want to get stuck into this now. It took all that time. And now it's time for me to turn it off. Maybe I should start, and when I really feel like I'm getting stuck in it, I should turn the thing on. I might do it that way. I'll take that off. I'm going to put the pink one on, I think. And the little, I don't know whether I've got enough stuff on it. Look, I'm going to cut it down a bit. I know this is not good, but it's too big. It was too big. So I just cut it down, eh? Now I'll put the pin on there by stitching it. It's the best way to do that. So just come up through the back. Watch out for the paper clip while you're doing this. Now these things, you can put anything on paper clip. They're just, you know, it's just all fun. I love to put the pins on because of the, I just love putting the pins on because they look really good with the beads. They look really awesome. And I've left myself with a colour that I'm not really pleased with. Now I'm going to stick something on that. I'm going to have to, because that's not going to be nice. This is going to go over your page on there like that. I suppose that might get stuck, will it? Okay, so I've got the pin. I'm going to put some glue on there. I suppose I could put another piece of paper over the top of this, but that's what I cut off. When I remember how, I will. How this works. I'm sure I got some sitting around here all over the place. Why didn't I just have a look at one of them? Because that doesn't occur to you sometimes when you're not looking at things. Let's have a look and see what I've done with these ones. I don't think I got an invisible one though. I think they're all got. Oh no, this one I have. Oh no, there's two. Right, that's a different page. Well, I've just done that like that. Okay, and that works. That looks nice. I think I'd like it anyhow. I've got to fix that page up too soon. This one was on here, wasn't it? Okay. Now, so that's all right. Now it's a bit to one side, but that doesn't matter. I feel like I've let myself down with this bit by cutting that off. Where did it go? I feel like I've let myself down. Put it there. I really thought I should have that hanging down there. I've got calico strips here. I hope this doesn't turn off because I'd really like to see what I can finish. You know, I really want to finish this. I'll go into 2 videos and that won't be good. Now I can stick that across the bottom. See, when you're making mistakes flat out, you can fix them if you want it. That's a good bit of flour there. I'll stick that across the bottom. With that one. I'm not particularly wanting that one. Oh, it's not bad. Yeah, I know, but I like the pink. I'm going to cut this one off here. And don't look at me. I'm cutting I'm cutting wire with with the scissors I use for everything, I guess. So they probably just come in handy for everything, don't they? Come on. Anyway, you've seen the idea many times. Everybody, like heaps of people make theirs all the time. So I just wanted to do this so I'd have something to finish off the page with. Now lay that down there, calico, put the flower on top of the calico, like that, and we still need something else on this piece because it's too, I need a button. I'm going to have a button on there, an apricot button, or maybe I can put this on here. That might look good. I do like that thing. We'll have that thing, okay? Come back here. Right, so now I can say to you, I'll talk to you later, okay? Thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for everybody for your kind comments and your thumbs up. I love thumbs up. Thank you. Please put more thumbs up for me. Everybody have a thumbs up. Thank you. Or, you know, a like. Not a dislike, but a like. That'll stick there eventually. Well, that's not exactly what I had planned today, but well, I did do a page. I did do the page for you, show you what I would do with it to make it what I want it to be. So where did it go? Here we are. Right, we're stuck. Fix the dot lady. I fixed that lady so she could go there. And I'm going to put this on top of here. And I get it round the right way. Oh, it's all right. It's around the right way, Sonia. You just have it hooked up with something. What have I got it caught on? Here, try this again. Oh. No, right. Here we're right. Oh, the page got stuck there. What have I done? Have I put glue under that or something? That's stuck on well, didn't it? It'll go on later. That glue takes a while to stick. Oh, I can see what I'm doing. That extra piece of paper stuck on there. I didn't actually glue it down properly. Righto. I don't know if that'll stick to that. Don't think it will. I'll have to put this on. That's just too much. It should stick. It just takes a while to patience, Sonia, a bit of patience. So what was happening was I was getting it caught under this. See, there's two pieces there. Here we go. So, glue under that, Sonia. Now it should go on there without getting stuck. Thank you very much for